Hey guys, it's Chris Pantelli here from Linkify. Today I want to do a quick walkthrough on exactly what our digital PR offerings look like and how they can help you and your business build a brand and earn some of the best links on the planet. So stick with me, this is just going to be a quick presentation. Let's jump into the computer now. Hey guys, I am super excited to give you a quick walkthrough of an introduction to digital PR with Linkify. So we have been running campaigns for clients now for the better part of a year, and we are having some fantastic results. But for those of you that don't understand digital PR, what it means, what it can produce, what it can do for your business, then I'm going to just do a quick presentation giving a breakdown. So stick with me, I won't be too long. Introduction to digital PR from Linkify. So digital PR is actually a strategic approach to gaining press coverage for clients, and it goes beyond traditional methods by harnessing the power of online platforms and content distribution channels. So unlike our expert quote packages, where we are pitching the media on PR requests inbound and then trying to find the most appropriate pitches for clients in order to land them massive links, digital PR is a proactive approach where we are taking the story to the journalists. And one of the key advantages of this is we are able to land massive media placements and generate hugely valuable backlinks. And to achieve this, we create the story, we create the engaging ideas, and we align your brand perfectly with a story that we know will resonate with the media and potentially go viral, earning you mass amounts of backlinks in a short period of time. So what is digital PR? Like I said before, it's a strategic method, okay? And the aim is to boost your brand's online presence, which will drive huge traffic and secure massive links, giving you better positioning in the SERPs, but also having an effect outside of the Google algorithm, which is going to boost your brand and your identity to your existing customers. And as we know, in the age of SGE and Google core updates, brand building is going to be one of the significant drivers of growth and business sustainability in the online world moving forward. And when digital PR is done right, then it means we get massive links. And that's absolutely fantastic. But what's important is we are going far and wide. So that's huge links across multiple publications in a relatively short period of time. But like I said, digital PR is not just for link building, but it's a way for us to create engaging content and elevate your brand's visibility online to your customers and to Google as well. And what's great about digital PR is it gives us that creativity in order to find unique and interesting ways that align your brand with the PR campaign that we are going to run. So digital PR is elevating brands online and in print by staying ahead of the curve, creating exciting content and placing our clients at the forefront of their particular industry. So how do we get started with a digital PR campaign? So the first thing, we spot trends. When it comes to creating campaigns, we need to spot the trend before they appear. And we do that a number of different ways. One way is to create bespoke calendars with the key dates for each client. We can then plan things in advance of those important calendar dates. So for example, if you are an e-com store that sells Valentine's products, then one of the key dates in our calendar is going to be Valentine's Day, and we're going to be able to come up with a killer campaign and crush that particular day. But obviously we can get much more creative with much greater breadth and depth of ideas that cover multiple dates within a calendar year. Another way is to ensure we have set up Google Calendar alerts for a particular topic, and this will help us to see when things are being spoken about in the news and when we can align your business and your brand with that particular trending topic, which is right in the news at that particular time. And reactives. So this is when we react to the news in real time, what's happening, what's breaking, and how can we make a connection between these trending topics and your business, your brand. This is one of the most fun parts of digital PR because obviously there's new news every day, fresh ideas, new ways of thinking, creative ways that we can jump on what's resonating with the public and what the media are pushing to the public at any given time, and we can hop on that bandwagon on a day by day basis, a week by week, month by month. We can come up with fresh ideas that perfectly align your brand with breaking news, things that are happening, in the last few hours of any given news cycle. And we can not just go to traditional news media, but we can also see things trending on TikTok and Instagram, Twitter, any of the social platforms. This is an absolutely fantastic way to get your brand visible and align it with something which is happening now. So we plan ahead. There are several awareness days, weeks, months in campaigns, planning that we can use, and then we can provide timely hooks. So this gives us the ability to plan a bit more strategically, knowing that certain dates are coming up in any given calendar year. But we also analyse yearly trends, and we can anticipate when journalists typically publish related content, and that allows us to add to our strategic planning as well. And this allows us to add to our calendar with key events, maximising relevance and engagement opportunities during peak interest periods. So, for example, UK days, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's, Easter, summer holiday, US awareness days, Thanksgiving, spring break, the obvious ones, and then also you have global days as well, Chinese New Year, Carnival, these sorts of things. Target audience. So to help with the campaign, I'm just going to move myself a sec. We look at the target audience. We can focus on who we are planning to target, and this includes some market research of the main target. And how do we figure this out? So we want to know what industry we're focusing on, what country are we focusing on, and then we can look at what's going on globally in our campaign, age and demographic, who would be most interested in, and what publications do we want to get coverage in. So we do all this pre-planning when we're looking at our target audience for any given campaign which we devise for a client. So the process, it's a 3-step process, and it starts with ideation. So any great PR campaign starts with actually developing the idea based on the information that I've just previously discussed, whether or not that's a calendar event, a reactive campaign, if we're looking at trending topics on TikTok or anything that's going on in social. This is where our team will come together for our weekly or bi-weekly ideation sessions, coming up with what we think will be the most successful campaign for any given client at any given time. Then once we've come up with the idea and we've solidified it, we've nailed it down, then we need to gather data in order to back up that campaign, and that's where we'll either be looking at hard evidence, collecting data through surveys, or we'll be looking at Google search trends, and the list goes on and on and on. But data, journalists love, and once we've done the ideation session, that's when we'll look for the data to back up the idea that we've come up with. Then we write the actual press release. So we write the campaign and put everything together in a way that we think when it hits the journalist's inbox, they will be interested and they will want to run with that given story. So the outreaching part, once step 1, 2, and 3 are done, then we need to build our list and reach out to journalists. So we can use a tool like Muckrack, and this is where we have vast amounts of contacts in a database, and we can create really big lists, but we don't spray and pray. We look at what journalists have covered in the past, which means there's a high likelihood that they will want to cover our particular story again now and in the future. And then we'll also get much more granular in this approach. We will really nail down finding extra additional contacts that we think will this particular story or any given campaign will resonate with that particular journalist. So we're building a big list and a more targeted list, and this allows us to achieve maximum results. So in summary, ideation, we then pull data in order to back up that idea. We then put everything together in a well-written press release. Then we build our media database list, which allows us to outreach to a list of journalists that we believe have a very high likelihood of picking up and running with that particular story. Then the results, backlinks, and coverage, and we assess, record, and then we can learn from that campaign what resonated, what did well, what journalists responded, and we can rinse and repeat the entire process. The results, healthy, huge backlinks. So the best way to develop your brand is by associating yourselves with other well-established brands. And when you get links like these, Google loves you. Your customers want to see that you have been spoken about and linked to or covered by huge publications. Logos that you know. That's what we say at Linkify. You want logos that you know. Recognizable brands that are being associated to your business and your brand. So any questions? This is Linkify. This is me. This is my business partner, Nick. We've got a whole team here. We are ready to run some of the best, most successful digital PR campaigns that you can imagine. And if you've got any questions, reach out to us at team@linkify.io or set up a call with us. Come and have a chat. Let's see what we can do to help you and your business grow with digital PR. Thanks, guys.